It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.
Tone is one of our road warriors. He's on a roll right now. Tone, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
Okay, Micky Ward on the line. Go ahead. What you like to say to him?
Hey, Mickey, man, I love your brawn, man. I love how you fight hard, man. But I wanted to know, like, when you and Zab Judah went up, and Zab Judah was like a prospective coming in, and you was already like a veteran. How did you rebound from the fight with him? And you just keep going, man. It's like you just don't stop.
Right, yeah. Zab was one of the all-around better fighters, or best fighter I fought. Zab was a great fighter. He still is a good fighter, great fighter. Great kid, too. And it was tough fighting Zab when he was young. He didn't stand still when he was young. Now he stands still a little bit more, but he moved around. He was fast, and he had some pop. Zab had some pop in his punch, too. So, but it was tough to come back from that. But I figured, I fought a guy that was like a Mexican jumping bean everywhere. He was flying around the ring, and he didn't stop. But, it was tough. I didn't lose that much confidence losing to Zab because I knew I was losing to a future superstar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who hit you the hardest? Like the hardest hit you can recall? Who was that?
Who hit me the hardest? Maybe Reggie Green or Alfonso Sanchez.
Really?
Yeah, Reggie Green caught me with a left hook in the third round of my fight with him, and my tooth went right through my lip, and I could put two fingers through, and I was on Queer Street, and I was out in the bell ring. Good thing the bell rang, and the good thing the ropes were there, because I would have ended up, there was a highway, like the next thing over, I would have ended up on it.
Yo, he hit you that hard?
Oh, yeah, I was out. Good thing the bell rang.
Yo, that's crazy. We got Steven from Rochester on the line. Micky Ward is here, one of the greatest that ever stepped into the ring. Steven, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, Mickey, it's a pleasure to even talk to you, man. This is a blessing because we used to watch you in the rock all the time.
Thank you.
First of all, I think that the body punch is like an art in the sport, man. Why people like Floyd need to work on that just a little bit and touch it up a little bit? Why do you think they act away from the old style of boxing?
Well, I think Floyd, he has so much in his arsenal that maybe he gets away from the body, but he can punch to the body. If you see him, he punches to the body, but he doesn't. He's so fast. His speed is his power, pretty much. He's so fast with punches, but he's getting a lot more pop in his punch now. But if he I think maybe he's so fast that he doesn't really stand there long enough to land a really solid body shot. But he can do it. Believe me, he can punch. But I think if he stands there and positions himself just in one spot, but he doesn't move around. He doesn't stay in one spot long, so it's hard for him really to dig it. You know what I mean? He can throw it, but to dig it, you got to stay there, and it takes you take a lot of punches staying in there trying to dig it, and he doesn't stay there that long. He gets in there, pop, and he's gone.
Early in his career, he was more of a body puncher, though. He threw a lot of body punches.
Yeah, he throws a lot. He does throw a hell of a body punch, you know what I mean? But that's why he doesn't stay that long, because he's fighting guys that can really punch now, and you don't want to take a chance of getting hurt staying inside.
Nah, and then plus it's the tail end of his career. We got Louis from St. Louis. Real quick, one last question. Go ahead, Louis.
Hi, how you doing, Mickey? Listen, man, I just wanted to say you are a huge inspiration to me, and quick question for you. What do you think about the matchup between boxing and MMA nowadays? I'm sure you've got that question before, but one seems to be bigger than the other. I was raised on one, and then I got into the other, of course, MMA being later. But what do you think the future is for boxing and the future is for MMA, and what do you think that excites more people into one and the other?
Well, I think right now MMA with the competitive fights, it's showing that that's what the kids love it. It's the new thing now. The kids love it. I don't know if they love the tap out game more than they love the fights, but it's just like the best fight the best in MMA. That's what you need in boxing. To bring boxing back, you need the best to fight the best. Never mind about this or that. Have the best fight the best, and that's it. Have it mandatory, and maybe have one champ. That's it, instead of like 6 or 7 champs. And I don't even know who the heavyweight champ is now. Really, like in the 70s, 80s.
Klitschko brothers, right?
Oh yeah, I know Klitschko, but outside of that, you don't know or any champions. It's funny because it's good for the boxer because there's a lot of champions. Like there's a lot of belts to have, and it gives you bargaining power for a bigger belt. But to be the public, you don't know who the hell the champ is, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah,
so I think maybe one champ and just have competitive and best one fight two fight three, whatever it is, instead of one picking who he wants to fight. Have it mandatory to fight one to fight two, champ to fight number one.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.